Welcome to the City Council's November 23rd Special City Council meeting. This is a teleconference meeting with the City Council, city staff, and members of the public participating remotely to ensure proper social distancing in this federal, state, and local emergency. I would like to introduce staff and City Council members present: Vice Mayor Drew Combs, City Council member Kat Carlton, who is participating by phone, City Council member Betsy Nash, and City Council member Ray Mueller. Staff present include our City Manager, Starla Jerome Robinson, our Interim City Attorney, Cara Silver, and our City Clerk, Judy Herron. Ms. Herron, would you please provide instructions to the City Council and members of the public on how this meeting will proceed?
Thank you, Mayor Taylor. And again, everyone, welcome to the November 23rd Special City Council meeting. At this time, we are going to ask the City Council remain on screen, engaging your own webcams and microphones. Staff will engage their webcams and microphones to make presentations and respond to any questions the City Council may have. For members of the public who wish to speak on an item on the agenda, when the Mayor calls for public comment, I'll ask that you engage that hand feature in the top right side of your screen. I'll have the ability to open up your microphone and you may address the City Council at that time. Under the handouts tab, you will see the agenda for this meeting. We did not receive any web form public comment or any written or any verbal public comment received on the phone line. And that does conclude the introduction. And you may continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Herron. The first item on the agenda is to report out from closed session. And considering our closed session, I wanted to check in with our interim city attorney, Ms. Cara Silver, for part of the report out.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm having difficulty with my camera today, but the council discussed issues relating to COVID-19 and the rapid increase that we're seeing in San Mateo County. The council is concerned about the safety of all employees, both public employees and city employees, and urges the community to comply with all of the published social distancing rules and sanitation rules and mask wearing rules. And I think some of the individual council members would like to add some discussion to this report out. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Silver. And at this time, I would like to go to public comment. Ms. Herron, do we have anyone here for public comment?
Thank you, Mayor Taylor. So at this time, if any member of the public wishes to speak on item F, report out from closed session, please engage that hand feature in the top right side of your screen. I'll have the opportunity to open up your microphone and you may address the City Council at this time. So this will be the final call for public comment on item F, report out from closed session. Seeing no hands raised, Mayor Taylor, you may continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Herron. I took public comment because I do not remember checking to see if anyone posted public comment before we went into closed session, and I just wanted to make sure that that was addressed. So the next item on our agenda is the regular business. Under regular business, the City Council considers recommendation from staff on policy matters or administrative actions that require City Council approval. So here is the request direction from the City Council on whether to temporarily close city facilities and make other emergency orders to protect public from anticipated spikes in COVID-19 exposure during winter holidays. And to introduce this item is our City Manager, Starla Jerome Robinson.
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council. I think I appreciate that we're here tonight or this afternoon to discuss the increase in COVID-19 situations, illnesses, and just based on the report out that Ms. Silver just gave us, I think the council's direction so far has been not to adjust services further than they have already been adjusted, but to bring attention to all of our customers and our community that the increases are occurring and that we need everyone to take a moment to reflect on conforming to the guidance of personal distancing, cloth coverings, and sanitation to maintain the health of our employees and of our community members. And so at this point, there will be no action, as I understand it.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson, for reporting out. Initially, I was going to report out, but I have a migraine, and so which is why I asked you to do that. At this time, I wanted to take public comment, just in case there is someone attending that wanted to comment on this item. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Taylor. So at this time, if any member of the public wishes to speak on item G1, request direction from City Council on whether to temporarily close city facilities and declare emergency orders to protect the public from anticipated spikes in COVID-19 exposure during winter holidays, please engage that hand feature on the top right side of your screen. I'll have the ability to open up your microphone and you may address the council at this time. So final call for public comment on item G1. And seeing no hands raised, Mayor Taylor, you may continue.
Thank you, Ms. Herron. And at this time, I just wanted to give the opportunity to each council member. We are all equally concerned about COVID-19 and how it has impacted not just the city of Menlo Park, but our country. And I appreciate Councilmember Mueller actually asking to have this item agendized. I think it's important for us to continue the discussion about how this is impacting our community members, it's impacting our staff, it's impacting the public, and it's impacting us as well. So I just wanted to give the opportunity if any council member wanted to follow up on our city manager's report out from council and also our city attorney. Councilmember Mueller.
I just wanted to make the point to the public that ICU beds in San Mateo County now are down to 10, that the spread rate in San Mateo County is above 1, or it's, I think right now it's near 1.1, and that we're reaching new highs and going into the mixing that's going to be occurring during this holiday season. It is foreseeable that ICU bed count in the near future may be dropping. And so given the situation that we're in, both in our county and in what's happening around us in our region, and what's happening in the areas of the country that people are traveling in and out of, people need to really buckle down, take precaution, but also prepare for the fact that we may be looking at a situation 20 days from now, if there is not a change, where we are going to need to be taking some conservative action in order to lock this down for the public health. And I think it's appropriate that we give people fair warning of that now. We give people who are engaged in construction activities in the city fair warning of that now, and that people understand that the path that we're headed down right now, the trending is not healthy for residents of the city and for the public, and we need a change. We're going to need either a change or where we're headed is entirely foreseeable. And so we're all in this together. We've been in this situation before as a city, and people rallied together, and we buckled down. And I know that the pandemic has gone on for a long time, and that there's a lot of apathy, and a lot of people are tired of it. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. But we all need to come together again and get us in a situation where we can get to that light at the end of the tunnel without the serious pain that may result if we don't start to take some corrective actions here locally. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember Mueller. Did anyone else on council want to have input on this item? Okay. So at this time, we have city manager's report. And to introduce this item is our city manager, Starla Jerome Robinson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. No no report today except to wish everybody the best for Thanksgiving. Of course, following all those safety rules. Thank you.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is City Council member reports. Are there any report outs from City Council members since November 17th? Okay, that was quick. Councilmember Carlton, forgive me, I did not give you an opportunity. Do you have any report outs? Okay, well, we'll move on. Since that was the last item on our agenda, I just want to again repeat what Councilmember Mueller, our city manager, and our interim city attorney has stated, and the council fully supports, and that is following the safety protocols that we have known about, which is frequent hand washing, wearing a face covering, and also socially distancing. It's extremely important for us all to follow the rules to keep us all safe. Our concerns are very, very valid, and I'm sure yours are as well, to make sure that we are all in compliance with the safety protocols. So if there aren't any other items on the agenda, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.